Hi you guys, welcome to my YouTube channel at Naturally Michy. This is another requested video, and this time I was asked, have I ever tried any hair growth challenges? Now in the past I have tried biotin, MSN, as well as silica, which is horsetail pills, but I didn't receive any extra added growth. In all actuality, while taking these vitamins, I don't discredit anyone who has taken them and the results have worked for them, but for me, I actually ended up getting the opposite effect as far as I developed a lot of acne, and also my hair was breaking like it was no one's business. Other than what my hair already does on its own, my hair actually grows at an average rate of 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch every month, and even on a very good growth spurt, I can get 3/4 of an inch of hair. Funny thing is, before I was hit up with this question, I had never heard of any of these methods before, because once I decided to, stop doing the pills, I said, you know what, I'm just gonna let my hair grow the way that it's supposed to grow. It's been doing fine on its own, so I was gonna, anything that was gonna add or enhance it to grow even faster, I was just gonna say no to. In the process of actually having to research some of these challenges, I decided to go with the inversion method because it seemed to be one of the shorter ones. It was only a 7-day process, and I didn't have to purchase anything extra. What I ended up doing is that I didn't want to overwhelm myself with this process. So I ended up picking the very first video that ended up popping up when you type in the inversion method, and it's by Long and Healthy. It's called How to Inversion Method, and I did that video to the T. The only difference was the oil that I chose, and I went with a coconut, 100% coconut oil. You can get this basically at your local grocery store for a reasonable price. 1 week. You're supposed to do this every day for 7 days for 1 week. So basically, for the inversion method, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a cup. It can be any type of cup, and you're gonna fill it halfway with water, and then you're going to let it sit in the microwave for about 1 minute. You're gonna take that water, and you're gonna take your oil choice, and you're gonna sit it in there for about a minute or two. Okay, for a minute or two. Do not put this directly into the microwave and then pour it directly on your scalp. We do not want to burn our scalps, you guys, so don't do that. Take your cup with water, sit this in, and then you're going to take this out after a minute or two, and then you're going to put it in your scalp. Then make sure you get all of your scalp, and you're going to take your fingers and you're going to massage your scalp. You're going to do this for about 3 to 5 minutes. So you're going to massage it real good. When you're done massaging your scalp, you're going to actually invert your head upside down. You can sit at the edge of the bed, on a chair, and you're just basically bending down as such for about 4 minutes. If you're pregnant, if you already experience headaches, or if you're sick, this is not something that's recommended for you to do. So please do not do this. And then you do it for 7 days, you guys. Now, you do this for 7 days. By day 4, for me, I was about done. For anybody who knows me knows that I like to wear my hair up at a protective style for literally 85% of the time. So, I love my natural hair. I love it. But when it's in its lioness phase, it's a lot to maintain, you guys. So having to leave it out like that, or I couldn't keep it in a protective style because I had to take it down the next day just to do the whole massaging head and flipping all over again. This was hard. This was hard for me because I actually experienced a lot of breakage. a lot. My hair was extremely dry. I would add moisturizer to the end of the hair, but it was the oil. I originally chose coconut oil because I thought it was going to be really light and there was no scent to it. So, but there were days that there was so much oil in my head that it ran down my face, that people thought I was sweating, but you know, it was just the oil. And I actually ended up washing my hair 3 times. 3 times, you guys. 3 times during the 7 days. I had to. I did 1 shampoo the first time and then 2 conditioning. Y'all have to bear with me because I honestly could not find my measuring tape to do this process, to document it. So I had to improvise in this process, and I had to get kind of creative. So since my hair is already colored, I figured that maybe you would be able to tell about how much of the color grew out, and how much of the, I guess, since my hair is naturally dark brown to a black, you know, you would be able to see how much of that color actually grew out. So I'm a skeptic with anything that says it's going to actually help my hair grow in so many days, especially an inch in a week. And for some case studies out there, there have actually been women who have grown 2 to 4 inches in a week. You know, so I'm like, we'll see when I see. But I'm going to try it, so we'll see. For the top of my head, this is what we saw. And then for I didn't even grow not even 3/8 of an inch. A little smidget of a And so you know what? Then I looked at the sides. That looks a little different. It seemed that I did grow. Apparently I grew some hair on the sides. More or less. It could have been an inch more or less. You know, I'll let you formalize your own opinion on whether you believe that the inversion method worked or not. You know, if you're going to try it, research as many videos as possible. That's what I did, but I decided to go with the first one because it just seemed to have a little bit more in depth far as step by step on what I should do. If you're going to try it, go ahead and try it, you know. But they do recommend that this is something that you cannot do every day. If you're going to do it, you do it only 1 week out the month, preferably 1 week out of every couple of months. Like with anything, if you continue to do it over and over and over again, it eventually loses the effect that originally was set out to produce. There are case studies out there with women that it did work for. And one benefit that I did get during this experience was I was able to learn about the greenhouse effect for the very first time. I ended up doing the greenhouse effect with, I believe, 3 or 4 times of the 7 days. I love it. I experienced moisture in my hair overnight. It was like, I don't know, can't even explain it. It was nice. It was nice. I had extra moisture in my hair, even when my hair was crying from me having to continue putting my hands in it for 7 days. If you're gonna do something like this, do it. Do it because you want to do it. Don't do it because you see everybody else doing it. That's the wrong reason to do anything. My hair already has a pretty decent growth rate every month, so there's really no need for me to try to speed it up. And I believe when I do try to do that, you know, it's like stop, and it says I ain't gonna do it. You know what? I'm not gonna make you do it. I'm gonna let you do what you do, and we're both gonna be happy with it. I've tried a hair growth challenge, and I'm done. I'm not doing any more hair growth challenges, okay? It's gonna grow already on its own, and as long as I continue to take care of it, everything's gonna be fine. Alright, enough of my little baby rant. I know I'm gonna get a bunch of questions about this hairstyle that I'm wearing today. These are actually mini twists. I did a couple of black twists on the side. The actual video link for this will be posted up next week. So stay tuned. Until next time. Bye.